Okay, on to page 8, another story there which is worth looking at. CBK governor declines to meet Raila over Eurobond. It looks like the Eurobond is still a matter and subject in discussion, but according to the central bank governor, he says that he will not meet any third party.
Well, you know, Mr. Njoroge has been, or rather Dr. Njoroge has been receiving very good press, especially in the management of Chase. And I think in as much as he probably has a very good reason not to have a cup of tea with Mr. Raila Odinga
over Eurobond.
Over Eurobond, it would have actually been nice for him to even invite him to his office for 30 minutes, have a ceremonial cup of tea and tell him, you know what, it's not in my position to give you this kind of information you're looking for. Because failure to do this, Mr. Raila Odinga now has got talking points for, you know, funeral. The funeral is taking place this weekend, and maybe the next 1 week. He'll be saying that, you guys, I told you, I smelt a rat. I wanted to go and have a conversation with the governor of Central Bank. He's refused because he knows I've got some information. And Mr. Njoroge, rather, Dr. Njoroge should have realized that Mr. Raila Odinga is a politician. Probably has no reason to go and meet with the governor, but he wanted to get some PR mileage out of it. And I think he's fallen into Mr. Raila's.
When are we as Kenyans, if that what you're saying is an argument to go by, when are we as Kenyans going to get to a point where we can look through and see the facts and figures and see, even if somebody comes out and make political statements that if they're not factual, then really they are neither here nor there?
You know, our tragedy in Kenya is, and especially the middle class, is that we've become sycophants. So Mr. Raila Odinga, whatever he says is law to his followers, even if he's on the wrong path. Nobody will dare tell you that you want a meeting with the governor. It doesn't make sense. Because if you do that, then people will say, this gentleman is no longer loyal. Is a Jubilee mole. And the same happens with Jubilee. When the president is taking decisions, if you try to ask him or ask him to explain, then people will say that you are no longer loyal. Like, for instance, on the issue of freezing resources for these Jubilee projects, there are so many bright guys within the president's administration who would have said to him long time ago that, Mr. President, we are spreading ourselves too thin. Why can't we embark on 5 serious projects that we can use? But nobody has got the guts to do that. And I think it's an issue of sycophancy. We fear our leaders so much as if our lives depends on them, and we are unable to call a spade a spade.
Okay, finally on the standard page